Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. It was meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at past, present, and future energies. Get some clarifiers, and then close out with an oracle. All right, past, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Present, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. Future energies, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. For some reason, in the past energy, I'm feeling like you tried something different and it didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. I feel like you were trying to achieve something, or you were trying to work on something, or you were trying to do something, and it didn't work out right. Like it didn't achieve the results that you wanted it to, and you almost felt like you were going backwards, because it was like, well, I thought that this is the direction that I wanted to go in, or this is what I wanted to do, or this is what I wanted to have happen, but it didn't go the direction that you were thinking it was going to go on. Right now, I feel like it's like you're kind of having that grounding moment. Now you're in that energy of okay, that didn't work out, so where do I go from here, right? Which direction do I go from here? That didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, so how am I going to go in a new direction, or how am I going to move on from this? I don't feel that it's something that you are, I don't feel like it's something that's limiting you, but I feel like it's almost making you think differently, because this didn't work the way that you had wanted it to. So you were like, okay, let me look at this from a different perspective, and how am I going to figure this out? How am I, what are some new things that I can try or do that I can make this happen? Whatever this thing is here, whatever this represents here, this could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a business, it could be whatever this relates to you, something new and something different that you tried that didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, and now you're in the process of trying to move past it. For future energies, I do feel that you're able to move past it, but I almost feel like it pushes you into thinking and seeing things from a different perspective, and it gives you this sense of accomplishment, because you're like, wow, like this didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, and I didn't let that overwhelm me, that I still stayed grounded, right? That I still, even though it was frustrating that this didn't work out, that I still feel grounded, that I still feel that I can, I want to solve this problem. I want to solve this situation. I don't want this situation to overcome me. And I want to stay calm. I feel like you stay calm throughout this situation. I mean, there would have been a little bit of rockiness, because if you try something, or you're trying to do something and it doesn't work the way that you wanted it to, it's frustrating, but it's like learning to not let that frustration take over you and stop your forward progress, right? Okay, all right, this one, see. That's why that card didn't want to go back in. And who do we have there? The Devil card. And I feel like that's I feel this again is twofold, is that it's you're coming into your own and you're realizing how to handle those situations that are frustrating, and that this could have went really wrong, right? This could have been some toxic energy. This could have been something that went really wrong, but I feel like you were able to hold your composure, and it's almost like it was a test for you back here, right? It was a test for something. And I feel like you came out with flying colors, because I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles and this King of Swords here, I feel like it's that grounding energy to think, right, of new ways, of different ways, how to solve the problem, how to solve the situation. But I feel like you're staying grounded in it. All right, so we have the Devil card. Yeah, you stayed balanced, like you're staying balanced, that you're feeling like you can find the solutions to the problems, that you're not letting the situation overwhelm you, that you're getting into that mode of, okay, maybe in the past when something didn't go the way that you wanted it to, that it absorbed you, right? It claimed you. It took all of your energy. It was your focus. You'd spin about it. You'd think about it. And it would affect your moods and it would drag you down. And now I feel like you're realizing, okay, that's not the energy that I want to be in, that I don't want to stay in that energy, that I can acknowledge that energy, but then I want to be able to move on from it because I don't want that to be all consuming, right? Yes, I love that. That sun card, going from the past energy to the current energy, is focusing on the positive. Yes, this didn't work out, but there's a reason why that didn't work out, and is it pushing me into a new direction, or was that a test for me to see how I'm going to be able to handle these situations, and so that I can move forward, right, and keep myself in a positive energy, that if something happens again in the future that is not what I was planning, that I'm still able to keep pushing forward, not letting the disappointment or frustration or toxic energy consume you. Or maybe it consumes you less, right? Instead of feeling in that negative energy for a week, it's maybe only a day. And that's definitely improvement, right, with the sun. New actions, new directions, and I feel like that's your energy here, is that you're ready to see things from a different perspective and find those other solutions, right? There's more than one way to do things. There's more than one way to approach things. If you approached it one way and it didn't work, well, maybe it was supposed to be through another way, or maybe it's pushing you into a new direction, and you're seeing that, okay, maybe there's something new I need to do. Maybe there's some new actions, some new things that I need to do, some new doors that I need to open up, right? This Two of Wands is taking those initial first step and opening those doors to new possibilities and thinking of, okay, that didn't work. Which new direction do I need to go in? Overcoming what has happened in the past, learning from it, and then shining and moving forward and pursuing whatever it is that you have wanted to pursue, right? And I love this card, the Queen of Swords here, because she has the peacock there. And I feel like it's just spreading your feathers and showing, how you're able to get past those situations and think through those solutions, right? Because that's what life is those challenges, and we have these things thrown at us, and we can either let them consume us and hold us back, or we can let those challenge us and move us forward. Yeah, I love it. The Magician, taking things into your own hands, taking control of the situation, figuring out those solutions, and moving forward even stronger and more confident than you were before, because you didn't let something hold you back, right? Seeing the situation for it is, seeing how you've grown to not let the situation take control of you, but seeing how it's pushing you forward, right? Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like that's that grounding, like you're feeling more grounded. You're feeling like you know the direction that you want to go on. You're feeling like, okay, I can handle those challenges. And then we have the Empress, which is that growth and evolvement and evolving. Boy, my words are, I don't know what's wrong with my, I need more coffee. My brain is working quicker than my mouth today. So I need to slow it down. Sometimes I just get so excited. I just get so excited because I love seeing people grow. I love seeing people learn. And I just read all of your comments, and your comments make me so excited because you guys are excited, And I love seeing that you guys are making better decisions for yourself, and you're feeling happy and you're feeling positive. Yes, there's still people who are still struggling, and I'm sorry for that. But I feel like, you're evolving and you're growing and you're trying, and I just love that energy, and it gets me so excited, and it gets me excited to read the cards because I can't wait to see the messages out there, and I can't wait to see your comments and see how the readings have helped you. And they help me a lot too. Even though, like, I do the readings and I pull energy from them too, and I get excited to do the readings because it's exciting to see the energy and the messages and the growth. I just feel so much growth with these readings, right? And it's pushing people to feel more grounded and look at all the different sides of situations, right? Looking at how before maybe you let that energy hold you back, but now you're seeing now that energy is pushing you forward, instead of, taking a situation and trying to look at what you can draw from it and look at what can help to push you forward, right? If something failed, or somebody said that you can't, you're like, okay, I'm going to show you I can, even better than you could have even imagined, or I could have imagined, right? And doing these things for yourself and looking out for yourself and being your own best friend, right? You have to be your own best friend and make those choices that are best for you, that move you along towards your journey, and to make that journey more enjoyable and to enjoy every moment. And sometimes if you have to take that step back and look back and see how much you've grown and see how far you've come, and to give yourself that pat on the back and say, yeah, I've done a good job. Like I've really tried. I've really put some effort into it. I'm really trying to improve the energy that I have around me, right? And have those stronger connections and have those partnerships that make me happy. And, they both have these big smiles on their face, right? I mean, no, life is not always rainbows and unicorns, and I totally get that. But I feel like making those challenges not take up as much energy and time within life, I feel that's a good thing, right? That we're going to have those challenges, but we're not going to let them consume us as much as they used to, and take that time of life away from us, because life goes by so quickly, and before you know it, so much time has gone by and you're like, where did that go, right? Like, what did I happen? Like, I was planning on being at a different point in my life than I am now. And it's like, you can't get frustrated about the time that was in the past, but you can take a hold of the time that you have now and the future energies, right? And looking at those perspectives. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles, but I feel like that is you making those decisions that are best for you, that are rewarding for you, that give you this feeling of the world is yours, the possibilities are endless, and to go after those things that you want to go after, right? What is it? The world is your oyster? I think, is that it? Or pearl? Something like that. I'm the worst with remembering things. Something like that. But I feel like with the world here, and then this chest and all of these coins and these rewards and this treasure chest, like opening up your eyes to see all of the possibilities and the world and the opportunities, and kind of seeing things from a different point of view, but making those decisions that are best for you, that work for you. The travel, for some reason I'm thinking travel with the boat there and the globe there, and looking out for yourself, but finding that happier, grounding energy, right? And to have that smile on your face. And she kind of has, she's not showing her teeth, but you can tell that she looks, happy. And again, with the Page of Cups is that young energy and those young emotions and those new feelings and being happy and waking up and feeling excited and what's going to happen today and the possibilities, and just being in that energy. And if there's things that we have to deal with, then we deal with those the best that we can, and we move on from that. All right, so let's close out with an animal oracle. It's hard to explain the energy when you start to go into this energy, when it starts to happen for you. All right, so we have Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, which I think that came out yesterday, I think. Time for a deep dive to look at those things that make you happy, that make you smile, that make you feel good, and how can you spend more time doing those things, or even if it's just imagining or setting goals, or, being in that energy of that success and that victory and that sun energy, and those, feeling that energy of, if you have a dream and you have, goals, and feeling yourself already being at that point where you've reached those goals, and that excitement and that energy, and to remember that and use that to help push you forward, and use those struggles where you felt that didn't turn out the way that you wanted, use those to help push you forward. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.